Hello guys, today's video is going to be about baroreceptors. Where are baroreceptors located? Well, they are located in the carotid sinus, the aortic arch, the left ventricle, the atria, and the pulmonary circulation. What do baroreceptors' main function? Well, they are going to they're stretched in the wall. They send impulses to using the glossopharyngeal nerves and the vagus nerve. They send it all the way to the medulla oblongata, and in the medulla oblongata, well, the nucleus solitarius. And over here, what do they cause? Well, they cause stimulation of parasympathetic to cause vasodilation, but they cause inhibition of sympathetic nerves. In addition to that, they have stimulatory neurons or excitatory neurons called glutamate, inhibitory neurons called GABA. The next thing is baroreceptors. Baroreceptors, what are their pathway, what is their functioning? In terms of that, well, they have a Golgi tendon functioning. So what does this mean by Golgi tendon functioning? Well, when there is a high pressures, that means there will be a high rate of discharge. When there's low pressure, there will be a low rate of discharge. So when you have a high, when there's a carotid and aortic baroreceptors, and they are unmyelinated, they are myelinated nerve fibers from Golgi tendon, and these are buffer nerves. When there is a high impulse, they cause the high rate of discharge, low impulse, low rate of discharge, which causes the discharge rate increases, a fall in blood pressure as a result is there, and a fall in arterial blood pressure inhibits baroreceptor discharge, and a compensatory rise to blood pressure and cardiac output. Arterial baroreceptors, they can be divided into two parts. But the first one is going to be based upon they cause arterial systole and more amount of ventricular diastole, which causes a more venous return, and more venous return, more endostatic volume, which causes more vasodilation in the veins. And in addition to that, there is going to be type 2 baroreceptors. Well, type 2, or call them extracellular fluid baroreceptors, and these baroreceptors are going to be very important in making sure that that there is going to be vasoconstriction. When the extracellular fluid decreases, this causes a decrease in the central venous pressure. A central venous pressure decreases, then this causes a decrease in the atrium, in the atrial baroreceptor discharge. This causes a decrease in ADH. No, sorry, it causes a increase in this causes a increase in ADH. ADH is a vasopressin, which causes the with sympathetic activity, causes an increase in angiotensin system, the renin-angiotensin system, which causes innate retention of water and sodium, and also causes vasoconstriction to restore endosystolic volume. And then what is the direct effect of the vasomotor centers? Well, that's going to be, of course, from the hypoxia and hypercapnia, and these stimulate the vasomotor area directly. And when there's this will cause an increase in intracranial pressure, but it will cause a decrease in blood pressure. Because intracranial pressure is going to be decreased, intracranial pressure will be decreased, but the blood pressure will be increased. So that's about it. I hope you guys understood baroreceptors more. Please like and subscribe.